deactivator, crack dealer, SWAT rifleman. My job will kill you faster than any of these. And it won't just kill you. It'll crush you to a pulpy clot on the streets of San Francisco. It pays $15 a pop and gets you a rush like no drug ever made. I am a bike messenger. On rollerblades. All my mohawked coworkers snicker at me, but the boss, Mel, says he don't give a damn what I ride, as long as I make the deliveries on time. I've just completed my 5th delivery of the day, and I'm hungry to make my 6th. I hop off the cable car in front of Mel's office building and skeet past 4 or 5 colleagues who got there ahead of me but are securing their livelihoods, bent over the bike rack like prison freshmen. They scowl at me as I pass. Another advantage to rollerblades is that I don't have to lock them to some Rottweiler's urinal. I clash up the stairs and stalk like Frankenstein down the hallway on my platform shoes. I get in line. Mel, a heart attack waiting to happen, is barking into a phone and chawing a stogie to mulch. Even as I try to stand still, my butt cheeks are dancing an impatient mambo. A neon sign is blinking in my brain. It says, "Must make rent." Mel slams down the phone, looks at the bicycle courier waiting for instructions, and makes an outrageous offer. If you make this delivery in 8 minutes, I'll give you $400. My ears perk up like lassies spotting a steak frisbee. $400? The courier isn't impressed. Where's it going? Mission in 5th. Forget it. Come on, damn it, it's all downhill. My colleague laughs. Yeah, but you can't take it straight down. 500. The courier snorts and shakes his head. My tail is wagging. I'm licking my lips. My eyes are darting back and forth between these two bargainers. I know you could conceivably make this 20-minute run in about a minute 20, if you go straight down. Of course, only a fucking maniac would go straight down. I step up next to Surfer Dude. I'll do it. Mel looks stunned, almost disappointed. You will? Sure. Surfer Twerp shouts at the side of my face. You can't get down to Flatville in 8 minutes. It's a 20-minute trip on a bike. He looks down at my skates, then back up at me. How are you going to do it? Momentum. I watch the equation work its way through his face. Then he goes white. Oh, fuck, no way. I turn to Mel. $500, right? Mel's eyes scan my surfaces, searching for those telltale tattoo markings that an urban rancher uses to distinguish one courier from the rest of the channel. Yeah, $500. A guy will be waiting at the front door. But you gotta get it there in 6 minutes now, asshole. No problem. Mel tosses the package at my chest. He points up above my head. See that clock? 11 minutes to 1. You gotta deliver that before 12:55. My back is already to him. I still walk out the door and clatter down the steps, sticking the package in my backpack. Peroxide Man receives his $15 assignment and catches up to me as I'm hobbling out the front door. Hey, roller boy, he titters, grabbing his bike and running us alongside me. Guess what? If you don't make it, he'll fire you. No duh, I say, churning up speed. No way, he repeats. I gotta see this. I hear his bike pedals clash, his chains lock and grind behind me. Hey, he calls to his comrades. Roller skate boy is gonna take the cliff. He's gotta be on mission in 5th in like 5 minutes. Followed by an annoying chorus of no ways. I skate down the short driveway and swing to the left, towards the legendary position at the top of Jones Street. Behind me is a small wake of bicycle couriers, sniveling like rats. They pelt me with caterwauls. You gonna go straight through the lights? It can't be done, man. I skate to the edge of the precipice and have to stop dead. I have to catch my breath. What's the matter, roller wimp? Chicken? Watermelon Hill. So named when some hurtling skateboarder burst his head spectacularly against the curb in front of 100 witnesses last year. Since then, the spot has inexplicably drawn me. I have about 4 minutes. Once I step off this edge, I'll be at my destination in a minute and a half, dead or alive. Knee pads, check. Shades, check. Helmet, check. Attitude, check. My eyes reject the view of San Francisco Bay. They are trained like lasers on the 5 streetlights that curve down the concrete ski ramp below me. I can't budge until the first 3 streetlights are green and the last 2 red. For dramatic effect, I remove my shades, fog them with breath, and squeak them on my shirt. My streetwise audience quiets to murmuring when they clue in that I'm serious. One guy finally speaks up with a milliliter of compassion sloshing around in the bottom of his voice. Hey, dickweed, don't do it, man. You'll kill yourself. He's right. If I wipe out on the hot macadam, my knee and elbow pads will protect my tattooed flesh, like the candy wrapper in my ass pocket will protect the milk chocolate inside. Be like scraping a strawberry over a cheese grater. I will become a smoking gumbo of bones, gristle, entrails, and blood, slopped and splattered down 10 blocks of handbrake cars clutching to the side of Snob Hill. I don the headphones. My skull becomes an angry hornet's nest of speed metal riffs. They are shut out. The first 2 traffic lights go green. The last 2 go red. Come on, come on. Then the 3rd and middle traffic light. Green. I'm off. Instant hyperspeed. I'm in my zone now. Rubber cheeks pulled back and flapping. Shins vibrating like jackhammers. Eyeballs shaking like ice cubes in a martini shaker. I swear I can hear the rattling of my vertebrae clacking together. All my favorite kinds of pain are humming together in a perfect chord. I am a comet, leaving 2 hot parallel streaks in the sizzling tar behind me. My skates are smoking. A couple bugs splatter on my sunglasses. One splats between the teeth of my shit-eating grin. I am experiencing ultra face tuck now. The corners of my mouth can taste my earwax. A flock of businesswomen presume to cross my street. I jettison a war cry, standard courier procedure when some ped maggot is about to step in your way. The suits freeze like sheep before the charge of the rabid lion. I tear past, and my back gets darted with screechy epithets. The first 3 lights, each in succession, turn yellow. I scorch beneath them as each flares red at the top of my vision and bores between my eyebrows like some Hindu implant. The light in front of that flashes green, and the last one beyond that is still red. So far, so good. Here comes the O'Farrell Street bump. My knees take the split-second upward surge like springs, then air. Getting air is like snatching a little piece of eternity. The raucous wheel rattling ceases, the earth melts away, and I am floating. I don't breathe. The only sound is the hum of the tiny rollerblade wheels, still spinning on their axes. I am weightless as an angel, free from guilt and shame. A tiny breeze, soft as a negligee on my face. Then I hit street, a hard jolt back to mortality. Knee bones splinter in collision, and I am going faster than when I left the ground. Blader legend says that 1 second of lost friction increases your speed by 10%. The last vibrating red traffic light never turns green as it rockets over my head. Damn, this is too fast. I get down in a squat like a tubing surfer. I'm in a fetal position, for good speed and in preparation for death. To leave this world in the position I entered it. I'm down below the windows, so a meter feeder couldn't see me even if he glanced over his shoulder. I zoom up behind a snorting bus, lugging its ass up Mission like a crippled hippo. I can't lose the momentum that will carry me to 5th Street, so I hold my breath as I pass through its black flatulence and wriggle into the narrow steel alley between the behemoth and the parked vehicles. Standard courier maneuver. We call it chrome sandwich. Keep your elbows tucked close. It looks suicidal, but it's actually pretty safe. Nothing is going to kill me in here unless a car door opens 70 feet in front of me. It splays its wing like a steel beetle, and out from its armpit steps an Armani shoe. I will cover that distance in 1 second with no room to break or swerve. I stand up straight, put one skate in front of the other, and head straight for that door. The open door hurtles towards my balls at 45 miles per hour. In the half second I have to act, I see the leather toe turn outwards, the knee bend for leverage. Oh, I'm out of time.